Alright, hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. So I built the fusion here in Aquilo with a build that I definitely didn't steal for anyone else. The ratios are probably messed up because this is almost all uncommon. So I don't think I had the lucky to get any rare ones, but I can check, right? So it's just... no. And in terms of the turbines, maybe, because I'm building more turbines than reactor. Let's see. Also no? Okay, yeah. So, but then everything else is basically uncommon. There are some normals here. So let's see. Okay. Anyway, so now that this is running, I can probably dismantle this entire thing here. It served his purpose. And now I can just get rid of it. So what I will be doing now, I'm mainly waiting the ship to get to Novus. Oh, it's on Novus yet already. So what I will do is I'm gonna start exporting the foundation here, if I can find it. Where the heck am I building? So it's building here. So we're gonna start exporting this, and I'm gonna be bringing this to Fulgora. And I'm gonna be doing a very, 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 very slow thing, which is dismantling this entire thing. While this is happening, I will be researching both legendaries here, right? So this and both legendaries, both epic thing here. So how many? So this is 4,000. It's like 6%. Yeah, let's move this to here. So it's gonna take eternity to get this and to clean all this. And what I'm going to build here, once I'm back, will be mainly the bare minimum to make science and the rockets, and everything else will be just a build similar to this, but instead of storing the rare, I will be storing only legendary. So I'm thinking if I just gonna build everything from legendary, include the science and the rockets. No, you can't really build the rockets from legendaries, and I don't think it's worth building the science out of... well, you only need two things legendary, which is the capacitor and this, right? So to make this is iron, which will be very easy to get legendary iron. The battery, that's a good question. Like, how many batteries do we have? Quite a lot of batteries, but then we are not doing anything with them. So see, I will dismantle this with the bots. We're gonna take eternity, so I need a gazillion of the chests to store everything that I have. And then I use some small foundation just to connect the islands. I like have some massive islands that only have accumulators. I don't have enough foundations to cover entire Fulgora, but enough just to connect the do this connection here and only have accumulators here, this kind of stuff. Maybe I move from a bigger one, but I think this is the biggest, right? So compared to this, it's more or less the same. The problem is the shape on this one. This one like is more massive. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this running and I'm gonna do a break. I will get my rocket here, and I need to be careful because I run out of materials on Novus because all my mining is dead basically. I still have some iron. Don't have any more copper, literally speaking. Oh, no, I do have copper, so what did I run out of what? So low density structure is not being built because I don't have Plastic? Really? Oil? Oil is infinite? Should never run out of oil. Ooh, I run out of coal. Yep, rip coal. So, well, that's not great. In that case, I guess I can't really expand. Yeah. So I had a coal here that disappeared, and then here. Oh, I do have coal here. Okay, so I can have a little bit of coal, right? I can kind of get this one going. There's coal here. Here as well. That's easy to protect. I just got here. Yeah, if I really need it, I can expand a little bit. Of course, the best action would be to get this part down here where I have iron, coal, uranium, but then there is no copper here. Copper is only outside. Right? I don't really want to expand on novels yet. So before going back to novels, I want to revamp Vulcanos here, which will be a massive production of everything that requires minerals, like iron ore. The only annoying thing of Vulcanos is oil, right? So you don't have free oil, so you have to get from coal. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to make some very big ships that don't care if they move slow, that will just send oil from Fulgora, right? So the free oil in Fulgora. That's what I'm thinking. Just make a insane big ship sending oil from Fulgora to Vulcanos. I don't know if I want to send it to Vulcanos. I think I need to, right? Because if will be my main hub building everything. Because then I can use coal only as a coal. So I have a big coal patch here with productivity on this. And my plan is like to make a massive build. I'm gonna start with the modules. I'm not going to do productivity 3 because of the eggs. Is there like too much difference between productivity 2 and productivity 3, or how can I check this? Because we're gonna be making legendaries, right? That's the plan. Modules, right? So modules 2 have 7%, and then 3 has 10, like 3% increase. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 3, then 3. Wait, what? Productivity 6? Wasn't 7? Oh, I'm looking pollution. Look at the same number. 4, 6, 10. So yeah, that is a good increase. So the last one go to 25% productivity. If I stop here, I will be at 15. Yeah, that is 10% lost here. The problem is that they're annoying eggs. I don't really want to make biter eggs or have to deal with this. Because then you need to capture a bunch of stuff there. Well, not a bunch. It does make eggs quite fast. But you need to build this. To build this, you just need both productivities and the eggs. So I can either send the material to novels. I can build the material on novels directly, but that would require an expansion on novels. But that will be normal modules. To get them in the legendary one, you need to somehow increase the level of this guy. To do this, we can build one of those stuff here. I think I could, like, if I really want, capture rocket. I could do this. Ah, these require bioflux. Ah, that's too annoying. I'm trying to avoid having a bunch of stuff on other planets. Well, the easiest way will be building the module itself and then unbuild it. And then build again. And if you're going to do such a thing, would have to be on novels. So I either have a red blue factory on novels, or I bring for Vulcanos, or I can bring the eggs to Vulcanos, but that's too annoying. The eggs live for half an hour. Not great. Well, while I'm no. Oh, okay, so I'm going to Fulgora, yeah. So let me do a... Just so I stay there, so you can disappear. I'm not going to Navos again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the original plan. Just make tier 2 here, productivity modules, legendary, because this is only red, blue, and productivity 1, and productivity 1 is only green and red. So the only thing I really want to do is red, green, and blue circuits. And maybe I do this on Fulgora instead of Vulcanos, right? Yeah, and then the quality. So once I have those two ready, next one will be speed, and I don't really care about product efficiency anymore, because now that I have fusion, who cares about efficiency? This thing is insane, right? So yeah, speaking of insane, I can still delete this. So I need to do this in a way that I don't lose all the bots, right? So now it's being batches like this. Anyway, so am I getting off war? Yes, I am. So I want to drop to here. And I'm gonna start dismantle the entire place here. Only after I finish researching both decks, right? So we're gonna still have to wait for this one. So yeah, gonna do a cut here. And then I'm back later when I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna rebuild Fulgora. But that's more or less the plan. So... yeah, I'm just gonna drop down here. And I'm gonna start thinking, how am I gonna do this? It's annoying that they changed the camera when you are doing this, but anyway. And there you go, here am I. So let me cut here, and I'll be back once I finish doing all this. Should be almost done. 98%. So I clean most of this stuff. The buildings and everything else. Don't tell me I'm gonna get stuck on 98%. Yep. It runs out of 2% really. How far is the ship for the next delivery? It has just arrived. Gleba with 0. Great. Well, and I'm here. Just want to get there at the moment I finish the research. There is something... Oh, there is one scrap right below this. Really. Well, guys, I have to wait a little longer. So, am I making any? I'm not making any. That's the wrong build. Where is it? Here. No way, I am making. I have a 700. Yeah, just need to wait for 1%. How this happens if I don't have any? Oh, there's some. Maybe we finish. Come on, 1%. So what's the plan here? The plan... I'm just gonna make the bare bones of it. Where is it? Here. So I need to make a building that will be scrapping everything. So we do have normal scrap and quality scrap, right? So and now we're gonna start having epic and sometimes legendary scrap. So scrap it, put it out, then let me do this further up. Oh yeah, here is a good place to do it. So we do this scrapping, right? And really, come on, just finish this last 1%. There's one lab researching. Ooh, the last one. Oh, no achievement. I thought we were gonna unlock something from doing a legendary research. That's a shame. Anyway, so we get the input, right, and then we output everything into the belt. That's the easy part. Then I would have this, right, so anything that is legendary, or I could use a filter, anything that is below legendary, it doesn't matter, would behave the same. And then everything else just go back and we'll have the that's not quite right. So input priority would be from here, and then we split back, and that will be the scrap. That's essentially what I had before here. The thing that I don't like on this build is that every time the scrapper, the recycler needs to switch the recipe, right, it takes a time because the inserter is not filling up. So that drastically slows down the process. So I could have one only for scraps and another one doing the really another one doing the anything else that's not just scrap. Like that's an option. That's not quite right. That's better. So the scrap would go faster. But this part here is the slowest one. And then, is it worth it? Like, you were sending... Oh yeah, you were sending material, okay. That's a problem, I stopped making this. It doesn't matter. I got my research anyway. So the only thing I need on Aquilo is to make this is tungsten and carbon fiber. So I don't need anything from Fulgora to make the foundations, which is perfect. I just need from tungsten, and this is from Gleba, so that's fine. I need to make signs, right? You do need... No, you don't. Wait, what? Don't you need the homium to make signs? Oh yeah, you need homium to make this. No, not even this. Wait, what? There was homium involved in make something here. Ah, it's the very basic thing. Yeah, yeah. But I have a gazillion homium, and then I'm not really doing any science anymore. So that requires cryogenic, so that doesn't matter. I could do this one, but later. So the thing I'm thinking is, if I filter this guy to say, hey, only take, I don't know, low density structure, I would have to do any, right? But then that wouldn't fix the issue, because now it's waiting for a different quality, which will do the small delay, right? So it doesn't really matter if I use a filter. If I actually want this to be faster, I would have to do one for normal and then one for uncommon. Well, now that will be way too much stuff. Yeah. It's better to just have a big build with a bunch of mixture, and then there will be a small delay in the processing. Yeah, not much we can do about it, I would say. One for the scrap. So the scrap would be, I will have a bunch of normal scrap, and the rest will be some change on the quality, right? So my idea is to have one build that doesn't have anything, like any quality at all. Maybe productivity. I think I have some productivity trees. Oh, you can't use productivity, but I'm pretty sure you can use productivity. Let me do a test. What I'm doing. So I want productivity tree. Yeah, the bot would bring for me. That's not really what I wanted, so I was going to say I want some scrap. Yep, scrap. Really, I don't have any scrap? That's kind of possible. I was dismantled the entire thing. Oh well, I have scrap right here. So just give me a stack. Done. So if you have this, then I can place productivity. No, I can't. So it has productivity, but it's from research, right? This guy here, which is on level 8 or act 7, right? So I'm researching 8, so it's actually 7. So it's currently on 70%. I will go to 8. Okay, so never mind. I can stop. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay. So in that case, there is no productivity that I can place here. The only module that I can place there will be either speed or efficiency. Both are quite useless in this case. Maybe speed. Does it make any difference if I place speed? That give me, I have to do some testing. I mean, of course, make it different, but that's some recipes on the recycler run extremely fast. That's no use to have speed, because your main limitation will be the input here. Well, if the first one is only gonna have normal scrap here, so my idea is like this. So I have the main line coming in, right? And then I take out from the main line only normal scraps. Like this. But before I actually put it out, then I have to do this, which in then will say, okay, priority on this side, and then priority on that side. And this can be just a box for now. Like this. So the mixture of scrap will come here, inequalities. Only normal will pass here. Then it will output first over here. Like this. And then everything that's not normal will come to this direction. That doesn't really help, does it? I mean, that's not what I wanted. I don't... That is the build, actually. Ah, saved. I hate when it happens when you're clicking. So that would be this. So it comes a mixture, then only anything that's higher than normal will pass over here. Then the normal will get priority on the other side, which will be feeding this, right? And then everything else goes here. So I will have at least one making just normal stuff. And on this one, does it make any sense having something here? That's my question. So if I have speed modules, efficiency, I don't think I have efficiency. I might have. So productivity is not possible. Give me some bacons. So power won't be an issue anymore, because now I can just make a big island of accumulators anywhere, and that's it. That's power. So I would go full speed, but does it make a good difference? Like it's really better. So if I put this beacon here, this goes to 182%, 1.41. If I just place modules, this go to 192. Yeah, so beacon is 10 times better. So if I do a build like this, so this is 300%. And all of them have 3 beacons. Perfect. 3? Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3. So does it go too fast? It's insanely fast. Now the question will be, can this belt keep up with such a speed? The inserter will be handled, that's fine. They can stack to 12. I can even use the stack inserter, right? So bring some from Gleba if it's possible, if it's needed. Or I could use 2. That's already a gazillion items. I think the problem will be the output here. So you can output faster if you use the splitter trick, which will require this whole thing to move 1, and then you would have to come back here. But then I can't really do this. So if this is dedicated to only do normal normal scrap, so I can't really send the reprocessing because that will slow down the entire thing. Yes. So that would be mainly this. I can test what happens with the belt if I just do this. But that was way too fast. I'm gonna need more than this to test it. How can I do this? Give me some normals. So for now I can take this, put somewhere else, doesn't matter. That's it, let's do some testing since we are here anyways. So give me a box, doesn't matter which box. I think this is enough to saturate the belt, I hope. So if I place 50 on each side, then I place more. Okay. The question is, can this keep up, right? That's the question. I just don't want to stand here and hold the items myself, so I just want to do this. Otherwise I'm gonna fill up with trash. I'm already filling up with trash. No, stop. Okay. So if this is enough, I can double it, putting two more on the other side. Yeah, that's an option. So let's see what happens. So one is definitely enough to keep up with the... Oh, there's a problem here. Even though it's a problem, it's still able to keep up. Okay, so it is enough. Maybe I can do with two. So if I move this entire thing, like here-ish, doesn't matter. I move this thing back, and this thing also move back. Right, then I can do this, right? Okay. Actually, I don't think I need this extra space from what I saw. Which means I can just do this. Well, in that case I don't need this again. Yeah, lots of redoing. So then I would have this, right? And this, in this case only two here, there is no need for all the bacon is right in the way. That's no problemo. But then, okay, let's see what's happened first. Let's not think too much ahead. I really need a bigger stack of scrap. Okay, that's better. And I need a proper way of doing this. Okay. So if this can hold, because there is so many outputs on this thing that I don't know if it is actually able to keep up. Well, let's find out. Okay, so the problem is... Oh, okay, so a full belt get taken by only 3, and the 4th runs only at some times. Okay, so that's perfect. That's what I want, and it's basically a full belt. You do have some leftover, but that's okay. That's perfect. That's the build. I don't need anything else besides this. So what's the power here? So you guys go all the way to 6 mega. On this, yeah, go all the way to 7. Maybe I have 2 of this. One for each side of the belt, yeah. And if my plan is to have a 4-lane belt, which is what I have, right? So 4-lane belt. But then this is a 4-lane of mixed items, right? So this can handle 1, and so I have another build of this right next to it. And now basically I had everything that I had before, but just on this 4 here. So the job of this guys here, like, I'm gonna place me this in somewhere else, so I don't need to have those weird ones anymore, because I don't have problem with this stuff. I can just delete them. The only reason I had some of those off grid because I didn't have a cliff explosive at the time, right? So I'm just gonna place 2 of this build somewhere. Doesn't matter where. So this can't get better in terms of throughput. Can get better in terms of speed. If I increase the speed of the modules with quality modules or quality recyclers, that would make it even faster, but then the belt can't keep up. So I guess this will live as this, as a tier 3, as is. And then I have 2 of them, like this. And if I need, I can just have like a 3rd and a 4th, whatever. The output of this would be exclusively to build the rockets. And what? Exclusively to build the rockets and the science, maybe. I need to think about the science. Right, so to make a rocket, we only need low dense and blue. So those we straight up get from this. The only thing left is rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, I delete the entire build. Rocket fuel is simple, right? If I remember correctly, I can use one of those. Yeah, I can export one of those to here. That would make it even better. But then it can't make the other. Really? Why they do this? Okay, so it should be able to do normal recipe as well, right? For that is didn't like it. So it's so annoying that you have to change to map view just to place a building that you already have. Why can't I see rocket fuel? Oh yeah, because rocket fuel is not a freaking... Yeah, I always get confused. I really don't agree with the thing that rocket fuel is a normal craft recipe. So rocket fuel. It's just light fuel, which is free, right? Just take straight from here. So this is a have oil thing, right? Crap, now it doesn't pick up the pump, it's pick up the foundations. Speaking of foundation, why don't I have any? The ship already did more than one trip. I have foundations here. Oh, you have 10 more of this. I was upgrading the cargoes here, so everything is where you can drop those normal and then you can stop requesting this. You shouldn't be requesting this anyway. Here, foundations. So the foundation is on the ship. If the foundation is on the ship, why the heck is it not on the planet I'm requesting? Because I'm not allowed to unload on Fulgora. Okay, that's the problem. Now I am. Actually, I'm missing, so from Aquilo I should be having at least 40 of those. Right, why not? And then, if possible, give me... How much is a rocket? 5. Okay, give me enough. Yep. Where was? Here. So rocket fuel can be made in the... Oh, this. But that's... No. That's can only make normal rocket fuel, right? From gleba. Though it can make from light oil. Which is an interesting thing, but... That means having to deal with the annoying, yeah. Because this doesn't run without the nutrients. Like even for a normal recipe, like if I have a normal recipe, will this run? I think it doesn't run, right? So it's the machine fuel. It requires bio something. I can't just say, hey, do this. Come on, someone place this. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna blink this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so use this one then. So rocket fuel would take from the scrapping thing, right? Yeah, a gazillion rocket fuel. And then the only thing missing is the light oil. So the light oil comes from this guy here. And then this will be doing light oil, which require water, right? So we're gonna have this guy here making the water. And that should be, so it's missing have oil, which is this, which then come from this. I'm pretty sure it is this, right? Is there any viable location here? So that's it. That's all I need. So these come from the recycling, these come from the recycling. This is heavy oil, right? Why you don't have anything on you? Oh, that's... come on. Nobody saw that. That is this. So that's it, that's all I need to make rockets. So this is free. It's straight up this. Water depends. Sometimes I have problems with water, other times I have way too much. So I can't put productivity here. If I start having too little. Or I can just bump with a bunch of speed if I start having too much. If I have too much, I don't need speed anyways. This can be only speed. And if this is free and this... yeah, I might not need any productivity here. Everything here is free except the actual solid fuel. So if I was to make an actual build here, request me ice. Can be 1k, because this is supposed to run insanely faster. I fade with this only for the sake of doing this. Wait, I don't have solid fuel? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm outside of the range, right? Problem solved. I just want to do some testing with the speed here. Hello pipes, thank you. So this make 0.2 rockets a second, that's slow, and then he already has productivity. From somewhere in here, there is productivity on this, I don't remember, here, which is on level 5. Everything here is free. So I'd rather have speed than productivity. I don't need to save resources. The only place where I want to have productivity maybe is here. I don't know if I have quality or productivity here. So I'd rather have quality because these already have productivity, right? Yes, these already have productivity, and you can always increase these with this one. It's already on 8. Yeah, 2 more research and I get this to 100%, and this is infinite. And it's very little science. That those 3 are basically free. This is the only one that's annoying to make. Simply because of the rails. Rails? Look, I'm doing it on here. Right, so this one is not building because of the rails. And the rails are not being built usually because of the stone. Yep. Although if Vulcanos here is running full power, you have unlimited stone. It's just only full power because I only have those 2 working. And that's why I limited on the stone here. This is only deleting the iron and the copper, so those can run, and this is where I'm making the stone, right? This is easily fixable by having just a leftover, and if I had nothing is running, I can turn on a section of the base just to void stuff, which is wasteful, but whatever. So, which means like I should have this on Vulcanos. like this. Yeah, so I can go crazy with this, the productivity mining, which means I'm going to have just trying to put everything together with the plan, right? So this will have quality as it has already, which means I'm gonna have mixed quality. Yeah, that's why I have two builds. One will run only this, and the other will run. Where is the other? Yeah, the other will run the mixed, and then the mixed will only output anything that is quality. So I'm gonna have to have two of these as well. Do I? So this will only have scrap, but it will be mixed scrap, which means it will have a delay. But even though it will have a delay, it will most of the time be uncommon scrap. Some rare and barely any epic or legendary. So yeah, I leave one or two only doing scrap. So instead of looping back, like I did here, same as here, right? It's better to just have a different build handling the actual materials. Okay. And then anything that is not being used to a rocket, which will be 9% of the output of this thing. Speaking of this, okay, so this is insane, right? So I was testing speed here and I forgot. So back to speed. If you just add a bunch of beacons here. Where was it? So this is definitely the slowest part. So if I put here, we will speed everyone. Come on, bot, place it first, then you go charge. Thank you. This, come on. 3, 2, 1, and there he goes. Didn't increase much. This is definitely not a problem. So this makes 67 seconds, this makes 90 seconds. This is consuming 3.7. Wait, what? I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Light oil 3.7. This is 6.7. So 122. Oh, 122? What am I saying? Please come with me for a second. So this make 24. This use 1.33. So 369 will be 10. 10, 20. So 3, 6 will be 20. No. That's the wrong math. 1.3, which means 2.6, 3.9, which can round to 4. Right, so 4. 3 use 4, which means this is 8. Right? 12, 16, 20, 24. So one machine can handle this much. Which is 18. Only one of this. Without any speed, of course. Oops. So then I can have the bacon back here. Let's put it only here then. So I can totally do something crazy like this. Come on, bots. Right, so now you're using 6 and make 9. Still insanely slow. Right, so I could continue with this and add more. And of course I will have to do this in a way that I can actually circle this, which is easy enough. But the point is, this is insanely slow. It is insanely slow. And if the bonus from the beacons here doesn't really help adding speed on this, it's better to add another beacon than adding here, but then of course you can always do this just to go to extreme. So that will be one of that. So fully beacon like this. This is making 1.67 a second. If instead I use same level of productivity, that will decrease the speed but will increase the output. Nah, it still is lower, see, 1.5. So since everything here is infinite, I don't care about saving the resources. I rather just have raw speed. So that will be enough to launch a gazillion rockets. So rocket is done. Yeah, those two and then this. The next would be so I shouldn't just be making rockets. Next step would be, if I actually want to do something, I need to do at least the science. Right, so the science is a little harder, so I left the building here. So the science require the capacitor and then the accumulator here. Right, so both come from this. So the accumulator and then the capacitor. And otherwise we're going to require everything else. I can go a little bit to this side here just so I don't run out of space. And you're going to require this. Right, so this we have from this, we also have from the building. Everything here we have from the building, and light oil we have right here. And water. Yeah, because if I want to do this on legendary, just to have legendary science and to have only one build of legendary here, without having to deal with one normal and one legendary, problem will be probably plastic, right? So plastic is always a problem here. Plastic first, then the chromium, then I mean, plastics was a problem because I was doing a bunch of stuff. If I'm only doing science, I don't know if plastic will be a problem. So what's the ratios? So the ratio are, yeah, 1% low density structure and 1% chromium, right? So what does give me plastic? Low density structure gives you plastic. Blue circuits also give you plastic, right? No, red give you plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build this and see how it behaves. And it will run purely over those. So I'm gonna need one build of this, but then doing the leftovers of this one. So anything that I don't use for the rocket will be sent here and then keep recycling. So this should give me copper, perfect. Plastic, perfect, these are gonna make. Then this, I take the batteries from there, so do we have batteries? Yes we do, 4%, perfect. Then this is more battery and iron, so everything can be taken from there, and then this is those two and this is done. So the only thing missing here is the actual homium and then both homium glue. So one glue is this, which is a stone, which is a pain, because getting stone here is insanely terrible. I mean, it's 4% if I'm considering only science, right? So I'm only doing science. Then it's good. Have oil, that's free. And then it's missing the other glue, which is not building here. How do you make this again? Really? Can I use the other one? Why? Why would they limit like this? This one should be able to do more chemical stuff. So this can only be made on this one. Okay. This, right, which is more stone again than homium and water. So then we have the stone that we were touching before in Vulcanos here, right? So Vulcanos is our source of stone. How is the stone production here? It's still not great. So I can definitely delete way more than I'm deleting right now. I might have to take those and build over a big patch of lava and just output straight on the lava. Yeah, increasing speed here, that would be a problem. So I can come over to this guy here and say, hey, keep keep 1k here. Which means you now should need to allow unload over here. Alright, so what I will do is... I was just laying out what I need, right? Just for the rockets and the science. That's all this will be doing from normal scrap. And then on the... everything that's left over from that building, that will be running this, right? So everything that's left over from this, that's not being used, that I have way too much of, will then be sent to this one here to try to go up in quality. Yeah. And then I build stuff on it. So mainly what I would build here will be a speed module With required tungsten, okay, that's easy. Then the productivity 2 for now, I won't go with 3, which I have everything to build it right here. And then this, which I already have, like I have a gazillion of this in rare, because it's only superconductors. So this would go up to quality. Yeah, we got 3k of this. So this would go up to legendary. I think that's will be the only thing I'm building here. Maybe anything that's simple enough to be built out of any quality that I can get here. I know you can't really get everything quality from only Fulgora. You need to match with, not Fulgora, yeah. You need to match with other planets to be able to get everything legendary, but that's not really my goal, have everything legendary. I want the main machines, like beacons, modules, maybe the stations, because of the reach, right? Yeah. So this guy go 500 blocks in reach. It's more than double than the normal. It's double plus 10%, something like this. Yeah. So that will give you space to build stuff. And then it's only steel, copper and red. It's not bad. Yep. So I'm not gonna do this 100 times on camera. Mainly what I will do, I connect normal scrap here, normal scrap here. Left over of this will be sent here. I mean, this is for scrap, right? So this is only scrap. Then this is for the items out of the scrap that are not directly being used in the rocket or in the science. So they will be breaking out here. So everything normal will be here. Then this will get full. Once this is full, then it will be sent down to this build here, where it will be mixed with the legendary stuff. So the legendary will have exactly the same. 1, 2, maybe 3 of this, only doing the scraps, so it goes a little faster. And then another one doing everything that's mixed, right? All the items, all the qualities. And the only output that this will give is legendary. Everything that's not legendary will go back. Yep, that's the plan. I need to move all those chests, which are all almost full, including this line here, which is insane big, so that will take forever. I went ahead and built like a bunch of chests, so I make sure I have enough space, but then those chests are almost all full. But I have 500 storage chests, so it should be enough to move all this. Alright, so I don't have 500 chests here, do I? I have 260 providers. Yeah, that's not 500. So 260 plus 68 is not 500. And this doesn't count. This is just a build here, so I don't lose my auto trash. This is something that will do the math, right? So you say negative here, so that's the maximum. Any item above this will then do some math, so the combinators don't go crazy. And we'll then request it and then go be trashed. So of course you need to connect this, like this red line here, on a proper robot part. So I just paste it here so I don't lose the build, but it's not really important. So let me move all this crap, and that will take more 20 years to move. Where's my... There it is. And well, no, I just wait. So if I then go here, yeah, so I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna build first the normal stuff here to make this and then to make the science. And I'm gonna try to maximize space by putting a bunch of beacons like this, right? And you can stop running. Is there any merit of having this? Oh, it does. It bumps way faster. And it's only iron, right? So yeah, I might build one of these in legendary. Pipes there is no merit, right? So there's only half. They could carry more, maybe. Are missing constructor parts, missing construction, that's fine. As long as you're not missing actual chests. Which I don't know if I have enough, to be honest. Can do something like this. That should be enough. So I'm gonna wait for all this to finish. I'm gonna build this down here close to the train. And once all of this is done, then I'm back recording. So I will mainly be making rocket science and then everything else that I can get legendary out of this place. I'll probably have to redo the rockets and the location of basically everything else, but for now that will be the plan. Aquilo will be serving only for making platforms for now. And which is being slowed down by stone. So this guy is carrying 8k stone, no 0 stone. Why the heck do I have 0 stone? Who stole all my stone? Am I requesting stone somewhere? Is Gleba requesting stone? Not really, I only requesting science. Oh, I ran out of stone on Vulcanos, yeah, so I'm gonna have to deal with the stone thing here. Yeah, so what I will do is just get some of the foundations, bring here, and build these guys here that are making a gazillion stone, right? But then you need to have this. Is there like a easier way to avoid stuff? So my options are doing only iron, for instance, and with this iron I make something that only use iron, maybe gear. And it's something that has like a lower number of output, right? So this outputs 6 a second and consumes 40. If I do, I don't know, steel, this consumes 37, so it's less. But then the output's also less. This consumes 80, okay, better, but then it's 24. Which is only 6. 24 is too much to handle. Low dense structure would be an interesting idea, but it's only 21. But then consumes copper as well. I also consume plastic, I don't wanna avoid plastic. What else can we do? We can do concrete, no, that's handle stone. We can do molten copper, that will be too much, yeah, 12. Only iron, 25 to 3. This is 40 to 6. Yeah, the goal is to avoid stuff, right? So I need to go as fast as possible. Ideally, the fastest as possible would be this, because this is 80 seconds. But then I need a way of handling 24, at least 24 a second of voiding, which should be easy enough. And then if I speed beacon this to the maximum, so this makes 93, this only consumes 8, so this is in a deficit. Okay, so let's do this. That's only considering this, right? So if I beacon the heck out of this, I don't think I have beacons here. Maybe I have. I do. Okay, so that is this, right? So 1, 2, 3 is the maximum I can place. And then speed 3 if I still have it. So now I'm making 93. No, it's still missing the modules, right? So now you are making 15 stone a second, a much better number, right? And then I'm making 389 a second of iron that I need to void. This consume 332, which is close, but I need to get rid of 100 stick a second. Holy crap. Can I get rid of 100 stick a second? So that mainly comes to the either this or this guy are able to pump enough. If I'm surrounded by lava, I would be able to do this if I'm not considering like a continuous build. If I do a continuous build, this guy would have more beacons, right? So if I do something like this, yeah, one extra beacon wouldn't make too much difference. It's better to just have here. They can be close, right? There is no need to make them that far. So something like this, and then you should see if this is actually able to avoid all this. So this makes consumes 332, right? 334. It's almost the same number. Wait, what? Wasn't this more? Oh, that's... yeah, I mess up the beacons here. I was like, wait, what? That was not the same number I saw just a second ago. And if you really want to go crazy, yeah, so this is making 389, 389. This is consuming 332, so 32, so 42, 52, 6, 7, 8, so it's 50 extra. With this one is 50 more extra, which is 100 extra. It's slowing down the production of the stone, so the stone won't actually be 15 a second, will be something like 13 or whatever. So if I really want this to go crazy, I would need one more. Taking the excess. So I could have this. And this take out 24 only. Relate 24. If I place you here with only one bacon, how much do you get? Yeah, that's enough. So now it's voiding everything. So 2 to 3. That would be 30 stone a second. That's now a good number, and then I can just copy it. So now I just need to make a way of the iron getting here. Come on, can you please do everything at once? Thank you. So of course now we're gonna need symmetry. Right there, you always have to have symmetry in Factorio. It's the law. So I could then have something really weird. And there is no need for this. Yep. That looks more or less interesting, right? Yep. You guys would be here. And you guys will be here. And I still can just void from here, from here, from here, from here. The only thing I'm missing is call site here, but then it's only one call site a second. If I do a build like this... Oh crap. Where I'm putting productivity to the maximum. Over this. Which I have actually. This should increase the yield. Like a lot. Yeah, because there's a lot of productivity, so I'll barely be using any call site. And I just place this like in a big lake like this. Let's see. Actually, let's test this, right? So if before I close this one, I think this is getting too big. So if I have now it's a matter of having a lava lake that is enough for this. The entire build doesn't need to be in the lake, only the inserters. Oh yeah, this seems a good place. And that would be a good place to have like a legendary, I call it the substation because it's right in the way. So if I have you here, I'm gonna have to have a power a little bit here. That doesn't really change anything, right? And I need to replace you guys here. You are in the lava? Yeah, you are. So you are in the lava. I hope you are in the lava. Everything has power, except those two. I'm gonna have to do something silly like this. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm missing the lava, of course. Right, so this is 500 lava, so 518, 518. One can pump 1.2, so it's more than enough. So just one of you. I guess I use underground just for the sake of using underground. And finally this, right? So can I output fast enough with just long inserters? I guess I'm gonna find out. Give me 200 because it's only 1 a second, right? Yeah, even though with all the speed, it's only 1 a second. Do I have this? I don't have this on belt, right? Yeah, I don't have this on belt. So it comes here, goes all the way down, and I'm not belting, and that's not the word I was looking for. Yeah, here, no, here yeah, here's where I'm making sure I was actually not having any of this in my network. So now I need to get rid of you, which means you is useless now. I can just have you. That's the wrong belt there. Which means... Actually, I just want to do this. Yep, that's it. Why does it take so long to... Thank you. And let's see, how is this going to work? Oh, I have a fatal flaw here. I need to actually put a stone, right? Yep. So this has run already. It may... I didn't even saw it running. So all this to make stone, right? So I have my stone. I don't think one will be enough to keep up with this. Need symmetry here, so we're gonna have to place you here. I can always go one further down and then I have the chests inside. So let's see. So one is being enough to take care of this. This guy seems to be enough. This is running no problem. This is running no problem. This is running no problem. This is running no problem, and this is running no problem. Oh, who is dying? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I have stone. And if I need it, just have another one of this. And once I have the legendary modules, then I can increase this speed even further. How much power is this taking alone? This is taking 12 megawatts each. I could, just for sake of doing it. I don't have it. I also don't have it. Well, I run out already. That doesn't matter. So next place to have fusion power will be this, because this is only able to keep up because the base is basically dead. If the entire base is running, then I can't support the power. So this is dead. And if it needs to be, then I replace those guys with these guys, right? I already have them on this ship here. Yes, there it goes. So a couple of travels and I should have enough there. Okay. Okay, I guess that will be all for this one. So I'm gonna do the thing here. Oh, this is still going. Yeah, this will take 200 years. So I will finish the build here on Fulgora once I finish moving all the chests. And yeah, so now it's just waiting. So that will be it for this one. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you once I have finished building all this. Bye bye.